Hello, this is Opinion Radar. Today, I'm excited to share my thoughts on the assets by SPANX Mid-Thigh shorts, a product that's been making waves in the shapewear world. I've always been curious about how something so affordable could deliver the kind of smoothing and support I usually associate with pricier options. These shorts promise a sleek, seamless fit that's designed to be invisible under clothes, which sounds like a dream for anyone who loves wearing form-fitting outfits. What really caught my eye was the idea that they could give you that confidence-boosting shape without breaking the bank. I've been on the hunt for a reliable, no-fuss shapewear that doesn't feel like it's suffocating me. So I was eager to see if these could live up to the hype. Trust me, this review is going to be real, honest, and packed with my personal experience. So stick around because things might get a little intense, but in a good way. Okay. So I recently tried the assets by SPANX Mid-Thigh shorts, and I'll be real with you, I went in with very mixed expectations. I've had shapewear that felt like a torture device, and others that did absolutely nothing. So I was hoping this would be the Goldilocks of butt-lifting, tummy-smoothing magic. First off, the design is definitely built for stealth. No visible seams, which is huge when you're wearing tighter dresses or fitted pants. I tried them under a bodycon dress for a friend's wedding, and honestly, they delivered on creating that sleek, smooth silhouette. My thighs looked more aligned, my tummy was flattened without that weird shelf effect, and my butt actually had a little lift, like subtle but noticeable in a good way. That ultra-firm compression is no joke. And if you're going for that snatched look without surgery or Spanx's higher price points, these definitely play the part. Plus, they're only $20, which made me think, how good could they really be? But I have to say, the material feels surprisingly soft and high quality against the skin. Not plasticky or sticky at all, which is a win in my book. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, getting them on. Girl, I laughed. Then I almost cried. I'm a small, and I still felt like I was wrestling a sentient octopus. These are tight. Like, seriously tight. I don't know if it's the ultra-firm compression or if my limbs just refused to cooperate that day. But I was sweating trying to pull them up without ripping them. And once they're on, you're committed. I honestly don't know how I'd use the bathroom in these without a full undress. It made me wonder, maybe I should have sized up? A few other people and even Amazon Size Guide suggested that, and now I get why. If you're already used to Spanx, your usual size might work, but if you're new to shapewear or just prefer something wearable for more than 2 hours, I'd seriously consider going up a size. I ended up keeping them on for about 4 hours at the wedding, and while they still held their shape and didn't roll, a major plus. I was so ready to take them off by the end of the night. Speaking of rolling, huge shout out to the ones that stayed put. I've had other shapewear roll down halfway through dinner, which is a logistical nightmare when you're at a fancy venue with no private bathroom. These, though, they stayed in place the whole time, which is kind of miraculous for a mid-thigh short. The grip around the leg openings is strong, but not cutting, and the waistband doesn't dig in too harshly if you size right. But here's my honest take. The compression level is intense. Like, really intense. It's great if you want maximum smoothing for a special occasion, but not ideal for everyday wear or long days on your feet. I tried wearing them under jeans for a casual lunch the next day, and honestly, I was too distracted by how tight they felt. My stomach was flat, yes, but I couldn't relax or eat more than a salad. So for me, these are definitely special event only, not something I'd throw on for a grocery run or Netflix binge. Another thing I noticed is the quality. It's kind of hit or miss. The fabric itself feels nice, soft, breathable, and durable, but the seams? A little rough. One of the inner seams felt a bit raised, and after a few wears, I got a tiny pull in the fabric near the hip. Nothing huge, but it made me wonder how long they'd last with regular use. I've seen others mention similar things, praising the compression, but questioning the long-term durability. That said, for $20, I'm not demanding perfection, but if you're looking for something you can wear weekly for years, these might not be the investment piece you hope for. Still, for smoothing out a curve-hugging dress for a night out, absolutely worth it. I even wore them under a slit dress and loved how they shaped my legs without creating weird lumps or lines. Overall, I'd say these shorts are a solid choice if you go in with the right expectations. They're not meant to be comfy, like lounge leggings, they're meant to sculpt. And they do that well. I'd recommend sizing up if you're between sizes or not used to firm shapewear, and definitely save them for occasions where you want that extra polish. For brides, wedding guests, date nights, or fancy parties, they're a great tool in your confidence arsenal. Are they perfect? Nah, but for $20, they deliver way more than I expected, minus the struggle of getting them on and off. If you can handle the squeeze, you'll probably love the result. Just pack a backup outfit, just in case you can't get them back down after dessert. Alright, squad. Hope this helped you decide if these SPANX shorts are worth the squeeze. If you found this review clutch, don't let it slip away. Smash that like button and subscribe for more real talk fashion fixes. Let's build a shapewear savvy community. Because nobody should wrestle their undies alone.